Boy, it's hard to top some of the comments we've heard here this morning, and I'm really impressed with the turnout we had. And I think Bob Parker had it right. Why isn't USDA, or why wasn't USDA out here 4 or 5 years ago having these type of meetings? Why now? Why at this particular time, at the end of this debate? And I'm not sure the debate is over. At any rate, my name is Ray Cunio. I'm a cow-calf producer from Franklin County, Missouri. I am co-chair of RCAF USA's Property Rights Committee and president of Citizens for Private Property Rights. And I'd like to thank USDA for the time to comment on the National Animal ID System. And that's important to remember that we're talking about the National Animal ID System. For the past 4 years, I've been an outspoken opponent of NAIS. And I'm familiar with all the documents, believe me. I've read them a few times, beginning with the original 05 documents. And my message today is pretty simple. I want no national animal ID system. I don't want any hybrid. I don't want any variation of NAIS. Just scrap the whole thing from beginning to end. Period. For the following reasons. This is important. NAIS is designed from top to bottom to be a mandatory system with the goal of 100% participation of all livestock producers of all species involved. It is not designed to be a voluntary system, so there's no use talking about a voluntary NAIS system. There is not a voluntary NAIS system. It is designed to eventually draw in even unwilling producers if commerce is involved. You've already heard that. All three of the components are required: premise registration, animal identification, tracing or tracking. 48-hour traceback. That's a mantra of a lot of the state's departments of ag pushing this. I think Nebraska was one of the first. Locate in 48. To locate in 48, you've got to report in 24. USDA has never backed off the reporting requirements. NAIS in any farm is not a workable program. Number two, a mandatory NAIS will destroy the independent livestock industry in this country, the very industry that USDA says it seeks to protect. The cattle industry is already contracting at an alarming rate. The cow-calf sector has declined dramatically in the last 25 years. Industry consolidation and vertical integration will continue. NAIS most certainly will exacerbate, I'm going to take what I need, I'll be sharp, exacerbate the decline in numbers, as many producers will refuse or cannot participate due to cost, liability, privacy, confidentiality, constitutional, or religious considerations. A fully implemented NAIS will be a disaster for producers. It will not be in the best interest of consumers who want more food sourced domestically. As stated in the USDA documents, NAIS will not prevent animal or foreign animal diseases. It is only designed for surveillance, monitoring, and possible eradication of diseases. It will not significantly contribute to food safety, which is a mistaken belief of many consumers and the media. NAIS terminates its slaughter. Food safety issues predominantly occur in processing and handling after slaughter. By now, it should be clear to USDA, after 4 years plus, that the vast majority of livestock producers in this country and owners do not want any part of NAIS. After 4 years, USDA promotion of premise registration, at times employing unscrupulous and coercive methods and financial incentives, today only 36% of the potential 1.4 million U.S. premises have signed up. Here in Missouri, I believe the number is about 17%. And probably a lot of those folks wish they could get out. So what does it take for USDA to get the message? Value-added marketing programs for cattle and livestock that employ voluntary RFID technology can be achieved as a standalone program that can farm for agent source verification, QSA, PVP programs. NAIS is not necessary for those programs. Implementation of NAIS will raise numerous constitutional questions and challenges which may take years to resolve. I consider NAIS, mandatory NAIS, premise registration and animal identification to be a violation of my constitutional rights. NAIS is not about animal disease and the need to improve U.S. animal health system. It is about U.S. conformance to international trade agreements. Big ag corporations and technology companies push for NAIS with a focus on potential mega profits from the sale of product and database management